Alright, folks. Here we are with our first bite-sized stream. Let's go. Hello, bestie. Huge shout out to Bingo, one of our first deaths of the run. But hopefully, no one's gonna join him in Valhalla after this battle. So basically, the way that I'm planning to approach these is we're just gonna do quick little tiny streams where we do the major battles, because the major battles are really fun and really hype, and my favorite part of the game. It's not as much fun doing the boring in-between stuff, so I'll just do that off-stream. If someone dies off-stream, then it'll be funny, but it gives me more time to do stuff like EV train and get movesets together. I felt like when I was doing everything on stream, I would run into these spots where, like, I'd be like, I want to look a bit more at what I could do for movesets or that sort of thing. So this is just kind of a quality of life thing for me. But I think it also will make things more enjoyable for folks watching. So, folks who saw the previous battle against Colrus with his weird Pokemon robot things might notice that we have an additional Pokemon on the team now. That's also kind of a side effect of me doing stuff off stream. I was able to see that we had a couple areas where we still had encounters to get, so I went over to Mistralton Cave and picked up Blacksmith, the Aron, now Agron, and that's pretty nice for this gym. He's got the ability Filter, which is pretty nice for someone like him with big quad weakness to ground. So we're gonna hope that he'll be helpful for this gym. We also got a Chimecho from the Celestial Tower. I am not as sure about that. It didn't really learn a lot of particularly good moves, so it's on the bench for right now, but we at least have someone in reserve if we happen to lose any more Pokemon. Anyway, before we actually get into the battle, I kind of want to just go over what I have planned for this gym battle. I only remember a few minor things about Skyla, but I tried to prepare for those things as best as I could, and then just generally have some sort of game plan for what to do afterwards. So I know that her ace Pokemon is Swanna, and that's really scary. I don't really remember a whole lot else about that, but I know that she's got that in the back. So I think that J-Dog here is going to be pretty important for that. I think one of the really important things in this battle is going to be positioning so I can get this discharge off without killing my guys. Oh, let's go, Spencer! Yeah, Mega kinda based. But yeah, so positioning J-Dog correctly so that we can get big discharges off without killing our team is going to be pretty important. We've got C-Sharp, who resists discharge, and then Robbie, who's immune to it, and then Goose also has Detect. So we've got a few different things that we can use there to be able to do discharge safely. And if we have J-Dog in one of the corners, then we only have to have the Pokemon adjacent to him be protected against discharge. One nice thing about if I happen to paralyze C-Sharp with discharge, it means they can't put him to sleep, which is kind of nice, because I know that one of Skyla's Pokemon is a Jumpluff, and that can be a big problem if it starts getting sleep off on everyone. So yeah, Swanna's the ace. I'm pretty sure that her starting lineup is, on the right side, she's got Jumpluff, which just does, like, annoying status stuff and, you know, has grass-type coverage. So we've got J-Dog over on our left side to be as far away from that as possible, because I don't really think that a lot of Skyla's team can hurt J-Dog as much as that Jumpluff can. There are a few exceptions, though, but we've got measures in place for that too. In the middle, I'm pretty sure she's got Pidgeot. The thing about Pidgeot in this is that it has the ability No Guard, because a lot of the Pokemon that have Megas in later generations received some properties from their Megas as kind of additional buffs and stuff to make them fun and interesting. So Mega Pidgeot has No Guard, so they gave that to Pidgeot. Pidgeot has, like, I think Hurricane and Heat Wave, and so, like, with it in the middle, it just, like, blasts off never miss Heat Waves, and that could be really bad, especially for folks like C-Sharp and Robbie Rabs. So my plan is to do what I can with my guys in the front and just, like, assassinate that thing as soon as possible. To that end, I have Milk here with Stone Edge. For the record, Milk has never missed a Stone Edge, which is, like, crazy because he's used it a lot. But he can't miss it against Pidgeot, since No Guard works both for the Pokemon with No Guard against opponents, and also when you're doing attacks against the No Guard Pokemon. So what I want to do is, like, just blast that thing with a Stone Edge on the first turn and just take care of that right away. So that's kind of the plan there. I've got Sturdy so that I can live stuff with Milk pretty comfortably, and he's got pretty good defensive stats as well. So that's kind of the plan there. Oh, and then on the left side, I'm pretty sure that it's either like an Archeops or a Gliscor or something like that. It's something that can spam Earthquake, and so that could be really dangerous, obviously, because she won't hurt herself with Earthquake, but she's gonna do a lot of damage to us. So my countermeasure there is I have Shuka Berries on both Blacksmith and J-Dog. The Shuka Berry in tandem with Filter is going to make it so... Oh, and also that monster 200 defense on Blacksmith is going to make it so that he's not going to take nearly as much damage as you'd expect from a quad-effective Earthquake. And so we're going to try to leverage that so that Blacksmith can get some big damage off. We can also leverage Blacksmith's kind of slow speed and get a really nasty Avalanche off. Or just a nice Rock Slide with Stab. I mean, that's pretty strong. So that's, like, kind of the general plan that we have with these three. I have Goose here as an option if, especially if we get into trouble with those Earthquakes, then we're gonna be able to switch Goose in pretty safely on those. He's got Detect, which is going to be really important because all of these Pokemon obviously are going to have Flying-type moves, and that's pretty scary, but that also means that it'll make the AI a little bit more predictable for us. They're a lot more likely to focus in on Goose because the AI is going to be telling them, hey, you've got a super effective move against this guy, so you should hit him. And so if we just hit Detect, then we can waste potentially all three of the opponent Pokemon's turns. And then a little bit further to that end, we have the Koba Berry there. Goose is not particularly bulky. Like, it's just kind of... I mean, he's a bug flying type, and none of them are really that bulky, except Vespiquen. But Koba Berry could make it so that he'd live a decently strong flying type move, and possibly make it out of this alive. If nothing else, he'll be able to delay the opponent from hitting our other guys. He's got Speed Boost, which will be nice, because if he can get faster than the opponent and then start tanking their special attack with Struggle Bug, then that could be really huge. It's also really nice for cleaning up kills if they're on really low HP and we just need to tap that last bit of HP off of them. So I think that despite the bad type matchup, Goose could be really important here. And then for our last two, they fulfill kind of similar roles where they're kind of a buffer for the discharge strats, but they have slightly different sets of resistances, and And so they're going to be used in somewhat different ways, but they are fairly similar. We got C# here. He's really just here to tank hits where nobody else can. I mean, like, they're not going to one-shot him with anything other than a fire-type move, basically. And so that can be pretty huge. He's not going to do a ton of damage himself, but he gives us opportunities for our other guys to do work, and that's... So, I mean, he's definitely a lot more supportive, but we can, like, use his turn to use items and stuff like that, so... He can still definitely pull his weight. He's got the Akaberry because that is gonna help hopefully make him live if he gets caught by like a heat wave or something. On our way to this battle against like all the gym trainers, like I swear, like half of their Pokemon had heat wave, and so I feel like that might just be the thing. I'm hoping that C# can make it through this, but that quad weakness could really come back to bite him here. And then we have Robbie Rabs, the shiny Steelix. So, as mentioned, he's going to serve a similar purpose to C#, although he's a little bit more physically inclined for his defense, and he's got a little bit more offensive potential. Ice Fang could be nice, and then, of course, Rock Slide. But if we get into a spot where he's only able to get hit by physical attackers, then he could be in a really good position to get a coil off, and then he'll have fully accurate Iron Tails, fully accurate Rock Slides, fully accurate Ice Fangs, and he could really just, like, plow through the battle on his own. So, we've got a few different paths to win here. It's just a matter of what happens when we actually start the fight. So we're gonna get into it here, and hope that these plans don't just go out the window. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. We're back up to 6v6 here. We've got another triple battle. Alright, and first things first, I was right about who got sent out, but I wasn't quite right about where they ended up. So we've got Pidgeot, Gliscor, Jumpluff, and the Gliscor's in the middle. So that could be really dangerous. For example, Jumpluff and Gliscor together could really quickly take Milk down, despite Sturdy. That Earthquake's gonna hit really hard. I'm not as worried about what Pidgeot can do. Like, a Heat Wave could still be annoying, especially if it burns Blacksmith, but like, J-Dog and Blacksmith are decently okay. I don't know... They might have done something weird and given Pidgeot, like, superpower or something, but I think that we're just gonna have to stay in with J-Dog and Blacksmith and get some good spread damage off for now. So we're gonna go for Muddy Water. We know it won't miss Pidgeot because of No Guard, although accuracy drop also won't be relevant, but it'll be super effective if it hits Gliscor, and that'll be important. Now, I've got a few different options with Blacksmith. I could go for a Totemize and try to get faster than them. Aggron's still, like, really slow, even if I get him to +2, so I don't know about that option. We also have Avalanche. That could basically guarantee a kill on either Jumpluff or Gliscor if I went for it. Whereas Rock Slide could be good because it'll guaranteed hit Pidgeot, and I think that combined with Muddy Water should kill it, and that gets that Heat Wave off the board, which would be really important. I feel a lot better about Rock Slide because it could also just straight up kill Jumpluff, and if Muddy Water and Rock Slide both hit Gliscor, then it could kill Gliscor. So I think I'm going to hit Rock Slide on him. Now for Milk, I think that him staying in is probably a bad idea. The nice thing is... Oh, let's go, bruh, dude, 666. You came at just the right time. We're gonna fight Skyla here. Okay, so yeah, we've got Milk here. I think that the nice thing is this is probably baiting Jumpluff to attack this slot pretty strongly. So... Oh yeah, sure thing, bro, dude. Yeah, fire away with a question. So yeah, Milk here, I could switch to either Goose or C#. I have not played Pokemon Fusions. It rings a bell, but I haven't played it, no. So let's see. Milk out for Goose, which would resist grass type attack. It would also be immune to Earthquake, whereas C# is just like a frickin' tank. Typhlosion and Lapras. I will keep that in mind. I have been kind of interested in exploring some other cool Pokemon stuff out there. I'm in love with Volt White 2 Redux, but like there's a lot of cool stuff out there. I've been looking at like randomizers and stuff like that too, but I will keep that in mind. I really like Typhlosion and Lapras, so if they did something cool with that, then that might be a pretty cool prospect. Let's see. So I'm going back and forth between C# and Goose. I think Goose is the better choice because that means that C# is available for a switch in later on in the battle. I think this is probably the best spot to switch in Goose because they're not going to do a flying type move into this slot. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay. Giga Drain? Which slot is that in? Okay. It went on Goose, that's like exactly what we wanted. Earthquake, that's gonna proc our berries. Yeah, so it's like this is the flying type gym, but you also have to be really ready for the ground type because like it is kind of prime Earthquake spam. Yeah, look at that. That didn't do anything. Ooh, Hyper Voice instead of Heat Wave. I guess we don't have a chance to get burned at least. Nah, that's some pretty big damage on J-Dog, but it looks like we hit everybody with Rock Slide. That's really good. Jumpluff's not quite out, and we hit them both with Muddy Water. That's a pretty good first turn. That's 2 KOs. Ah, hell yeah. That's, we're 1/3 of the way there. And Jumpluff is almost out of there, too. Aerodactyl in the middle. Oh, man. That thing might go for another Earthquake. J-Dog's in some danger from an Earthquake. Blacksmith might be able to take an Earthquake, but Swanna has gotta be sizing that thing up for a nasty, like, could be going for like Surf, maybe? Well, maybe not Surf because of Aerodactyl, but some kind of strong water type move. Scald, that could be really bad. I think that priorities. I think I wanna get J-Dog healed up. I think he can take an Earthquake, and Swanna can't do a whole lot to J-Dog unless it's got some like crazy like random move, but I don't really know what Swanna would have. I think that this is our chance to bring in C# because we're probably going to get a water move into this slot, and that'll set us up so we can do a discharge next turn. Now, Goose does not have a speed boost up yet, but we could go for Detect and get a speed boost, and then that'll let us take out Jumpluff next turn, probably. We might also bait some attacks, which will make our switching a little bit safer. Oh yeah, this is a gym. This is the 6th gym right now. We're fighting against Skyla. Yeah, this is a big one. We've been kind of bleeding Pokemon so far on like the last several major battles, so this is like, I think we've got 7 Pokemon left. Here we go. We're gonna protect with Goose. Bring in C-Sharp. I'm a little bit scared for J-Dog, but I think we had to go for this. Okay. Another Earthquake. J-Dog tanks it pretty well. Hurricane went into Goose. Swana's got Hydro Pump. C-Sharp tanks that pretty well. And oh, that was Life Orb on Swana too, so that's gonna be some really big damage. We can probably take that Swana out. Probably Aerodactyl as well, because Aerodactyl's pretty frail. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Rock Gang. C-Sharp is in a little bit of a scary spot, because if that Swana goes for him, it's probably going to be like a Hurricane or something like that. Some kind of, like, it might even have Heat Wave. So I think I might need to heal C-Sharp here. If we go for that... Oh, the Nanovirus 2558. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna heal C-Sharp. Now for Goose's turn... Milk could be good, because he could get a Sucker Punch off on the Jump Bluff. Or on the Aerodactyl if we need it. Robbie Rabs wouldn't be bad either, because he'd be able to tank, what's it called? An Earthquake pretty dang well. I think both of these would be okay choices. I'm gonna save Milk because having an option to switch in with a Sturdymon later might be helpful. I think Robbie's the better choice for now. There we go. C ladder. Yeah, the font for C-Sharp does make it look a little funny. Ooh, Head Smash. That would have been... Oh my god, Goose would have been so dead. Jump Up going for Hurricane. Is that on Goose's slot as well? Okay. Yeah, Robbie can take that. Oh yeah, the 07, yeah, that's just salute. Salutes for our fallen heroes. We have no fallen heroes yet though. And wow, they just all... They wanted Goose dead. Oh man. That's so much damage. Okay, that's gotta kill at least one of them though. C-Sharp tanks that just fine. Yeah, not... I thought that would have done more to Aerodactyl, honestly, but I guess the spread damage modifier. And maybe I'm underestimating Aerodactyl's bulk or something. Either way. Okay, now we got a Togekiss to deal with. Do I just go for another Discharge? J-Dog's in a little bit of a scary spot. He's got like a little bit over half HP, but he's got an Earthquake coming his way, and then I don't know what Togekiss is gonna do. I know from Draft League that it gets Heat Wave, so that's an option. I'm so paranoid about Heat Wave right now. It also gets Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash. Like this could be a Serene Grace set, and it could just go for like flinches. That'd be really scary. What other options do I have? Would Goose be able to tank anything here? Would that be a worthwhile pick? I have to guess that Aerodactyl's gonna go for a an Earthquake, most likely. But then, like, if Togekiss goes for Heat Wave, that could just kill Goose. I'm pretty confident C-Sharp can live thanks to the Aqua Berry. If it goes for Heat Wave. You know what? I think we gotta believe in C-Sharp's bulk here and play Cleric some more. Robbie is probably gonna attract at least a few attacks thanks to being on low HP. I think the AI is gonna will probably like prioritize killing him a little bit more because of his low HP. I just don't know what they'll attack with. Does Togekiss waste its turn going after Robbie as well? I feel like it probably goes for like Heat Wave. Heat Wave or like Air Slash, and probably like not on Robbie. Aerodactyl probably goes for like Earthquake. Because like that would accomplish probably killing Robbie for it. It wouldn't head smash into this slot, definitely, so Goose would probably be safe. Jumpluff would probably go for a Grass move into Robbie or like a Hurricane into C-Sharp. Maybe it'd go for a Sleep Powder. That'd be kind of not great. Yeah. Oh yeah, and shout out to Gel the Reeve. Welcome back to stream, my dude. Okay, I think I am gonna bring in Goose. This might be a little bit dangerous, but if we do get a random flying type attack into this slot, we do have the Cobra Berry. Alright. And if we can get this Aerodactyl down, that'll be really good for us. Because once we're down to like 3 versus 2, then it makes it a lot easier to not die. Oh, there's the Earthquake. Yeah, J-Dog can take this as long as it's not like a crazy crit. Yeah. Man, J-Dog's so bulky. And Giga Drain into Goose? Yes. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, the Togekiss Hurricane. That's why we got the Cobra Berry, though. Can Goose live this? Please. Please, Goose. Oh, Goose. Goose. Alright. Ooh. Alright, Waken Berry. I think that's fine, though. We got rid of their berry, we got rid of their Aerodactyl, and Goose is alive. Oh my gosh. The cool thing here is, I think J-Dog is a lot safer now that he doesn't have to worry about Earthquake. Because the big thing with triple battles is, you might notice with the targeting here on the bottom screen, I can't target over to Jumpluff's slot. You can't target like across the field like that, except for with certain moves. A lot of those moves are flying type moves. But J-Dog doesn't really have to worry about like a cross-field Hurricane or something from Jumpluff. He just has to worry about like... What does he have to worry about? I don't think Togekiss gets any like grass type moves. It definitely doesn't get any ground type moves. So I think honestly, he's in a spot where he could probably just discharge again. I think that that's fine. As for C-Sharp, he's in a little bit more of a precarious spot. Maybe I don't attack with Discharge, because that'll give me a little bit more versatility with switching. I could go for Togekiss with Thunder Wave, because that'll really help us with being able to control it. This might be a good opportunity to bring in Milk. Jumpluff almost certainly isn't going to go for a grass type move into a Ferrothorn, And Togekiss, maybe it has like Aura Sphere or something. That'd be our biggest fear. Oh, hey Cathrarg! Welcome to the scariest triple battle ever. Man, I think we do bring in Milk. I think the Sturdy will help, and I think his typing overall makes him pretty decently safe. The biggest concern would be if they focus into this slot and Togekiss has Aura Sphere. But I think that's a risk we're going to have to take for now. Goose is going to protect in case they try to focus him down instead. I think this is good. Alright, come on, take the bait. Go for Goose. Yes? Yeah! Let's go! And we got the Thunder Wave off. Oh, buddy. Now, Goose has a speed boost, but I'm not sure if I feel great about keeping Goose in. Let me think about this a bit more. I don't think I want to break Sturdy with Discharge. I feel like that could set me up for some really bad situations. So I think we're gonna just go for Muddy Water. It does have the chance of missing, but it also has the accuracy drop chance, so I think I'm fine with that overall. We're gonna go for Rock Slide. We should be faster than Togekiss because of Gen 5 paralysis mechanics, where they're at 25% of their speed. So even something not that fast like Sudowoodo should outspeed a moderate level speed Togekiss. So I think we can go for Rock Slide. Now the thing here is if Jumpluff has any priority, then staying in with Goose would be like a death sentence. Goose would also be in trouble if Togekiss decided to target him down. I think that our safest choice would be to cycle back in with C-Sharp. So we're going to try that. I think that he can take basically anything they would throw at Goose, and we're probably going to kill at least one of them too. Alright, Jumpluff went for the Hurricane, and C-Sharp dodged. So that's really good. We got some good damage off, and Milk hit them both with Rock Slide. That's it. Oh! Look at that. That's, oh my gosh, that's the first gym battle for this run that we haven't lost anybody. Look at that. Oh, just this once. Everybody lives. Let's go. That's so good. Oh, wow. I'm really glad that that went that well. Because I feel like there was definitely some potential for, like, if something missed at some point in there, or like I got a prediction wrong, then that could have gone really poorly. But wow, everybody made it through. We got acrobatics. That could be nice for some strats in the future, especially if we get like flying gems, because flying gem acrobatics is strong as hell. Man, I don't even know who I'd call like the MVP for that one. Like, J-Dog obviously put out some huge damage, but Goose played like he tanked a Hurricane, and he distracted so many attacks during that detect was so huge. I think everybody really pulled their weight there. Like, nobody got carried here. like, oh wow, that's awesome.